So we're just waiting here for a few minutes. At 5:30 on the dot, I'll get started with our yoga class. If you can comment, say hello, maybe let me know a little about what level of yoga you'd like to do this evening. It's going to be chair-based. Won't get too wild and crazy. But let me know if you're here and what you might be needing. We're just waiting here for a few minutes more, waiting for people to join. I'll start at 5:30 on the dot. If you're still just joining us, it'd be great if you made a little comment. Let me know that you're here, and maybe just let me know how you're feeling today, what kind of level of yoga you'd like. We're definitely going to start in the chair. Standing movements, and then for those who can go to the floor, we'll go down to the floor. All right, it's 5:30. Let's do some yoga. All right, welcome everyone. We're gonna do a little chair yoga this evening. Please do make sure that you are not moving in any way that doesn't feel right for you. I'm not there to see your body, to see your movements. So I need you to promise that you will only do movement that feels okay for your body, that you're not going to push past pain and discomfort, that you're going to stay within your comfortable range of motion. Okay, so please do take care of your body. We're going to start with a very brief meditation. So I'd like you to get comfortable in your chair, sitting upright as much as you're able, feet flat on the floor and hands uncrossed and just on your legs. And then go ahead and close your eyes and take a few big breaths. If you like, exhale through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. Then let your breath settle into its natural rhythm. Feel your body sitting on the chair. And feel your contact points where your body touches the chair. So feel your pelvis on the chair and the backs of your legs. And if your back is touching the chair, just notice that. And feel your feet touching the floor. And get a sense of your grounding. Just grounded. And just feel your feet and your toes and your ankles. And then feel your lower legs. And your knees. And your upper legs. And your hips. Then draw your awareness to your belly. Just notice what you sense in your belly. Then to your rib cage. Just notice how your rib cage moves with your breath. Now draw your awareness to your back, feeling your low back, your middle back, and your upper back. Now feeling your shoulders and shoulder blades, and your arms and elbows. Yep. And then draw your awareness to your neck and throat. Soften your throat. And then feel your jaw. Relax your jaw. Feel your face, your mouth and cheeks, your nose and cheekbones, and your eyes. Soften your eyes. Feel your forehead and temples, and your ears. Feel the back of your head. Feel the top of your head. Now feel your whole body all at once. Feel your whole body. Notice your breath. Gently deepen your breath, encouraging your belly to expand as you inhale. And the belly just softens as you exhale. Gently expanding your belly as you inhale. Relax your belly as you exhale. Take one more of those belly breaths. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And then gently open your eyes. So now sit up tall and shake out your hands. Imagine you've got heavy, heavy bracelets on and they're tugging your arms down. Meanwhile, imagine that you've got a head string pulling and you're sitting up quite tall. So feel the weight of your arms pulling down and feel the length of your spine rising up. We're going to take shoulder rolls now. Take your shoulders forward and then up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then down. Shoulders go forward and up, back and down. Keep circling and relax your jaw. Going back and up, forward and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades, then go up, forward, down, back, up, forward, and down. Great. Take your hands now to your shoulders. Circle your elbows. Stay within your comfortable range of motion. Don't push through any pain or discomfort. Reverse. Notice what's happening with your breath. Bring your hands down. Working with the spine. Tuck your tail, round your back, and drop your head. So the spine is rounded. This is cat pose. And then inhale, come forward. Cow pose. Reach your sternum forward and your eyes up. Exhale all the way back into cat. And inhale, come forward. Cow pose. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what my spine is doing. I'm exhaling, rounding the spine, dropping the head. If your belly's feeling okay today, draw your belly in. And then coming forward into cow pose, watch out for the neck. Don't do too much in the neck. Exhale into cat. And inhale into cow. Take one more set. Exhaling cat. And inhaling to cow pose. Good. Come to neutral. Bring a knee up and circle your ankle. Make sure your shoulders are not up by your ears. Shoulders are down. Reverse your direction. Changing legs. Circling your ankle. Reverse. All right, and bringing your foot down. I'm going to take a pelvic walk. So I'm walking back in my chair and then forward. So if this causes any discomfort either in your low back or your belly, just stop and wait. Catch up with us on the next one. Doing a pelvic walk, try to lift up through your waist, tall through your spine. Remember that head string. All right, we're going to end up in the back of the chair. So take your pelvis all the way back into the chair. All right, nice and tall through your spine. And extend one leg and spread your toes wide. And then point. So you're flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing. Now the thigh, press it down into the chair. So you're not trying to lift it up higher, you're actually pressing it down into the chair. Change legs. Spreading the toes and then pointing, flexing and pointing. Staying tall through your spine. Okay, and now change legs again. And now just firm up the leg. Press that thigh down the chair, press down through the hip, and then change legs. Firm up that thigh and change. Firm up that thigh and hip, pressing it down. And firm through the thigh. Keep going, alternating legs. And then notice your breath. Can you keep an easy breath? Now take both legs up. Both thighs are pressing down into the chair. You're rising up through the spine. Easy breath. Don't hold your breath. Keep your arms down. Now inhale up. Remember those legs are firm. Exhale, press the air down as if you're pressing through jello. Firm. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, pressing down. And inhale up, nice and tall through your spine. Legs are still firm. Exhale down. Okay, resting pose now. Cross your forearms. Drop your head. Wiggle your head. We're just resting. If you would like a deeper fold, you can release all the way over your legs. Wiggling your head. If forward bending does not feel good, instead lean back and take some belly breaths. Okay, wherever you are now, come back up to neutral. Come to the front edge of your mat. Time to change the camera. I want to see your feet. Bring your feet all the way together. Squeeze your knees together. Take your heels apart, toes apart, heels, toes, heels as wide as you comfortably can go. Come back in, toes, heels, toes, heels. Coming back all the way together, squeeze your knees. Heels apart, toes apart. This is good for neuropathy. As wide as you can go. Come back in. Squeeze your knees together. We'll do that one more time. Tall through your spine. Squeeze your knees. Okay, here's the fun part. Keep your feet glued together. Toes and heels. Scooting your pelvis around to face one direction. We're going all the way over to the other side. Keep your feet together. It's harder than it should be, right? All the way to the other side. And then come back to center. Okay, more for the feet. Bring a heel up. Find the base of your big toe. That means the big toe mound, not the toe itself, but the mound. And then find the base of your little toe. Again, not the toe itself, but it's at the ball of your foot. Roll back and forth across the ball of your foot. And then circle the ankle. Again, good for neuropathy. Reverse that. Okay, to the other foot, you're finding the base of your big toe, base of the little toe, a little bit back and forth across the ball of the foot, and then circling. And reversing that. All right, there you go. So then, if you have a block, a yoga block, take that block between your knees. If you don't have a yoga block, then just sit with neutral legs and keep them very stable. Take your arms to shoulder height, tall through your spine. You get that head string pulling you up. Take a breath. And as you exhale, let your bottom hand find the chair. Let your head drop to the side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Let your head relax, but keep your hips rooted. Inhale up. Exhale, both hips stay down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. We'll do one more set. Exhale. Squeeze the block just a little bit. Come back to center. Take a few bonus shoulder rolls. All right, we're going to take both arms up. And again, press them down just like we did earlier. Press them down, a little squeeze to the block. Inhale up. And exhale. Now we're going to take these arms into circling. Take them forward, up, open out, and down. Circling your arms. Inhale them up. Exhale them down. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. Stay within your comfortable range of motion. Do not push. A little visit from Sadie here. Take one more circle. All right, take your shoulders up real high and let them drop. Shoulders come up and let them drop. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them drop. One more. Great. Bring your arms to cactus. Take a breath. As you exhale, bring your elbows together if they can. And inhale, open. Exhale, elbows. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And one more. Great. From here, take your next breath. And as you exhale, keep your elbows up, taking the hands down. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Take one more. Tall through your spine. Great. Shake out your hands. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Relax your jaw. And take the block away if you're using a block. All right, we're going to take a march. We're marching while sitting up nice and tall, lifting up through the waist. The thighs have a subtle inward spin. We're marching. Now, if you'd like to kick that up to a jog, you'll probably want to give your hands a place to be. So just place your hands here at about waist height and take a little jog. Feel your belly drawing in. Stay lifted up through your spine. Keep breathing. One more breath. All right, relax. Again, resting pose, either crossing your forearms, dropping your head, or draping all the way over, releasing. And wiggle your head, really let go of your. And then take your hands to your knees and roll yourself up through cat pose. All right, let's take a warrior two, seated warrior two. Take your left leg to the side and your hip is quite open. The leg will be somewhere back behind you, but if there's not much mobility in the hip, the leg will come forward. Turn the foot in so the whole bottom of the foot touches the floor. Sorry, we have lots of visitation. Take your left arm, same leg that's bent, to that arm, right over the leg. The other arm, find your range of motion. How far back can that arm go? Now press both feet into the floor and lift up through your spine. Tall through your spine. Let your eyes find a focal point. Stay here and breathe. Shoulder blades draw down. Head string pulls you up. Take one more breath. Okay, we're going to move into side angle. So the leg that's bent, let that forearm rest on the thigh. Extend your spine, reaching your sternum away from your hip and your leg. Long reach through your spine. Take this back arm at shoulder height. Feel that opening across the shoulder. And then sweep it up. And then sweep it alongside your ear. Now reach your head away from that long leg. Keep breathing. And now inhale to come up. And we'll go to the other side. All right, so first, getting a firm connection of your feet into the floor. On that long leg, the foot turns in so the whole sole of your foot connects to the floor. On the bent leg, this foot also nice and solid. You want your ankle right up under your knee. Okay. Press those feet down into the floor. Let that help you lift up through your spine. On the bent leg, arm at shoulder height, right over the leg. On the back arm, depends on how open you can be in your shoulders. Okay? If your shoulder starts doing this, you'll want to bring that arm forward. Lift up tall through your spine, look over that long arm in front of you. Stay tall and keep breathing. Press your feet down into the floor. Stay steady. Let your eyes really focus. Take one more breath. Now release. Let your forearm find the thigh, and then reach your sternum away. So elongate your spine, and then spin that sternum up towards the ceiling. Your long leg, that foot keeps a firm connection into the floor. Take that other arm at shoulder height. Feel that opening across the front of your shoulder. Sweep that arm up and bring it alongside your ear. Open up to that long side. Sternum and eyes are spinning up towards the ceiling. Don't strain, don't do too much. Breathe wherever you are. And then coming up. Back to neutral. Then take a little sway side to side. Just shift into one hip and then the other. Let your spine respond to that shifting, nice and soft through your spine, through your neck. Good. Now just feel that tall spine and just look down. Stretch the back of your neck. Inhale and look up. Not too far. Don't overdo it in the neck. Don't drop your head back. Exhale to look down. Inhale to look up. And exhale down. Inhale to neutral, looking straight ahead. Take your next breath. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale across. Exhale over your left shoulder. Inhale across. Exhale over right shoulder. And inhaling across. Exhale over left shoulder. And coming back to center. Again, tall through your spine. Take your next breath. As you exhale, tilt the head to your left. Keep your shoulders still. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And come back to center. Release your arms. Once again, inhale and take your shoulders up as high as they will go. On the exhale, let them slide down. Do that again. Inhale up. This time, if you like, you can let them drop. Inhale up. Exhale, slide or drop. Sound effects are optional. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. And release. Great. Take another wiggle through your spine. Take a cat pose. Round your spine. And come forward into cow pose. And then come to neutral. Keep your palms at your heart. Press your palms into each other. With that, see if you can feel your shoulder blades really anchoring onto your back. Press your palms into each other and feel your back. You're sitting up nice and tall through your spine. Now inhale up to a V with your sternum. Now as you exhale, tip forward through your torso. Keep your spine long. Arms sweep down. Inhale up. And again, exhale, tip forward, keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale up. And again, exhale. And inhale up. Now grab the sky between your palms and pull it down in front of your heart. Again, press your palms into each other. Feel your shoulder blades. Long neck. Turn your head right and left. Relax your jaw. Good, coming back to center. All right, take your right hand across to the outside of your left leg. Your left hand somewhere back here behind you. Lift up tall, gently twist to your left and look over your left shoulder. Do not over twist, keep it gentle. Take some big breaths. And now inhale to unwind. Exhale to the other side. Tall through your spine. Keep your hips still, your legs are still. Looking over your right shoulder, take some big breaths. And back to center. Okay. So let's come to standing. Move your chair out of the way. Okay, so stand with your feet right up underneath you. And feel the bottoms of your feet. Remember those points that we found earlier? The base of your big toe. The center of your heel. 3 points on each foot. You want your weight distribution nice and even on all those points. So you're not too far forward, you're not too far back, you're not in too much or out too much. Centered on those 6 points with your knees unlocked. Okay, and then take a little bend of the knees. Make sure your knees are not falling into each other. Knees are right over your middle toes. Weight distribution is still even on those 6 points. Okay, you're not too far forward, you're not back. Now press the floor away to lengthen and bend. Heels stay on the floor, push the floor away. You're just bending, keeping tall through your spine, lengthening. Now we're going to add the arms. We're just going to let them float up to shoulder height. Exhale, bending. Heels are still down. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale. Now this time, as we lengthen the legs, lift your heels off the floor just a little bit. So it's a tiny rise. Back into the bend. See if you can smooth this out. Tiny rise. Back into the bend. It's kind of like flying, right? Inhale. Exhale. Do not let your ankles wobble. Keep your ankles right, very still, right in the center. All right, now just stand in neutral mountain pose, knees unlocked, very tall. Good. All right, we're just going to circle that one ankle, just roll around that ankle like we did in the chair. Reverse that. All right, and to the other foot, just circling. And reverse that. All right, now take your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders and bend one knee and bend the other knee. So we're just shifting side to side. Remember the 3 points on each foot, so you're keeping your weight distribution nice and even on those 3 points on each foot. That means your heels stay down. Heels stay down. Go ahead and swivel your hips as if your pelvis were a bowl and you were swirling something in the bowl. Just swiveling your hips. This is a little more like a Qigong move than yoga. You're just getting some joint opening. Good, now reverse it. Reverse the hip swiveling. If your hips are not swiveling in a figure 8, just change up your movement in some way. Let's all meet up with your right knee bent. Right knee bent, remember that you want your knee over your middle toe. Take your right arm forward, up, little twist. The arm goes behind you, down, shift to the other side. Left arm goes forward, up, back and down. Shifting forward to the arm, up, back and down. Arm is forward, up, back and down. Keep going. Again, we're drawing in a little bit of a Qigong-esque move. Okay, now reverse that. Now it's a little like swimming. Okay, and release that. Bring your feet a little bit more up underneath you. So the big toes are about 2 inches apart. The heels are more like 4 or 5 inches apart. Bring the palms to your heart. Keep your knees unlocked. Tall through your spine. And now inhale, take your arms up to the V. Sternum lifting. Exhale, bend your knees. Point your tail to the wall behind you. And inhale up. And exhale, bending your knees. Point your tail. The spine is long. Inhale up. Exhale. So it's kind of a modified chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to stay here. Your heels are down. Remember those points on the feet. Weight is even on those points. Belly's drawn in. Spine is long. Keep breathing. And come on up. Shake out your hands. Shake out your feet. Take your feet about shoulders, distance apart. Take your hands on the back of your pelvis. Not your low back, but your pelvis. Send your pelvis forward. Lift your sternum. Not dropping your head back. Let your breath press up into your sternum. Big inhale into the sternum. And coming back to neutral. Okay, grab your chair if your chair is not too far away, with the seat facing you. All right, we're going to do a modified downward dog. So hands on the chair, step back. Feet are solid. We're going to bend the knees and tail behind. This is an opening through the armpits. Keep your hands on the chair. Try not to move into a cow pose arch. Keep the spine long. And keep your heels down. Reaching your tail back. Keep a firm connection of your hands. Okay, so now we're going to come forward. Turn the fingers out on your chair. Engage your belly. Now this is a weight-bearing movement, so if you're not ready for stronger action through your arms, just take a pause and we'll catch up with you on the next move. So we're going to let the body come into plank. Drop your tail, sternum forward, and then push back to your downward facing dog. This is a bendy downward dog. So you're bending the knees, let your tail reach. Inhale, come forward. Right about here, draw your shoulder blades down on your back. Engage your belly, drop your tail. Try not to drop your hips way down. Keep your hips lifted, but your tail is tucked. Exhale, down. And last one, inhale to plank. Belly engages, shoulders down, tail tucks. And coming out of that, just step forward and roll yourself up, stacking your vertebrae. Move the chair away. So once again, we're going to take that little back bend, hands on the back of your pelvis. Send your pelvis forward, lift your sternum, and breathe into your sternum. And coming out of that. Great. Okay, we're going to take a warrior one. Now it's time for some traction through your feet. So if your socks are on, it's time for socks off. I have some fancy toe socks with rippies. Okay, so take your right leg back and your left foot forward. You face this way. Warrior one. So we're going to bend your front knee. The hips are squared to the front knee and both arms up. Okay. So it looks like this. The feet are in two separate lanes. The feet are not in the same lane. Two separate lanes. The back foot is turned out about 45 degrees. The heel is on the floor. Okay? So the feet are solidly pressing down into the floor. Hips are trying to square forward. Arms come up. If your shoulders are not terribly open, just take a cactus pose. Okay? So we're going to move this warrior. Straighten the front leg. Arms float down. And inhale. Arms come up. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. And inhale. Now press your feet down into the floor. Feel your legs working. Feel your deep belly gently engaged. Test your balance by looking right and left. Back to center, firm through your legs. Stay here and see if you can find ease, steadiness, and ease. Ease of breath, ease of effort, steadiness of effort. Take one more breath. As you exhale, take a big step forward to mountain pose. Great. Take your left leg back. Settle in, right? It's not too wide between your feet that you're straining. You've got some stability, but just wide enough that you've got some challenge to your front thigh, right? So it's working. Now, alignment, right? Your knee, front knee should be right over your middle toes, not in, right over the middle toes. 3 points on the feet, bearing weight equally. That means your heel has weight. Same for the back heel has weight, the base of your little toe has weight, right? So you're grounded. Arms come up, all right? So we're going to straighten the front leg, the arms float down, and inhale. Arms come up. Remember, you can do cactus if you need to. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Inhale. We'll take one more round. Exhale. Inhale. Stay here. Press your feet down. Get solid through your legs. Get steady. Test your balance, looking right and left. No falling allowed. Back to center. So let your eyes rest on a focal point. Stay steady with your eyes. Feel your body. Notice what sensations stand out. Feel your breath. One more breath. On a big exhale, step forward to your mountain pose. Stand in mountain. All right, shake that out, shake it out, shake it out. We're going to go into Warrior 2. And if you're a little unsteady, I should have had you do this with the Warrior 1, but if you're unsteady, you can always grab your chair and have it between you, in front of your hips, if you need some. Okay? So we're going to Warrior 2. Let's have your right toes turning out, your left toes turn in a little bit. You're going to bend your right knee. Okay, so if you're using the chair, you're just going to keep one hand on the chair as we continue. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so on the bent knee, the bent right leg, the kneecap, once again, knee is over middle toes, and knee is directly over the ankle. Back foot has weight in the base of your little toe so that the arch is lifting. Okay, we're trying to not have a fallen arch. If you need to shorten or widen your stance, you can do that. Okay. Arms at shoulder height, if that's okay for your shoulders. Obviously, if it's not, just modify whatever you need to do to make it comfortable for your shoulders. The eyes looking over the right fingertips, find a focal point. Inhale and straighten your right leg. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. As you bend, make sure that knee is over your middle toes, not over your big toe. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Exhale, stay here. Strong through your legs. Press your feet into the floor. Feel the strength of your legs. We're going to go into side angle. Bring your right forearm to the thigh, just like we did in the chair. Reach your sternum away from your hips. Take your left arm at shoulder height. If you've got restrictions in your arms, you can take your hand to your elbow. Hand to your shoulder. Or you can just keep that arm down. If your shoulder's okay, we're going to take that arm all the way up alongside your ear. Spin your sternum to the ceiling. Take one more breath. And come on up. Change legs. So bending your left leg. Remember, knee over middle toes, knee directly over the ankle. Back foot is grounded, okay? And your feet are pressing down into the floor, so get grounded. Arms at shoulder height or adjust as needed. Find your focal point beyond your left fingertips. Inhale and straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. And stay in the bend. Press your feet down. Let's come into side angle. Your forearm on the thigh. Feel your back foot, keeping some weight. Now reach your sternum away from that back foot. So you're quite long through your spine. All right, take the right arm, sweep it up alongside your ear if that's okay for your shoulder. If not, just modify. If you need to put it somewhere else where it's comfortable, that's fine. That bent knee right over your middle toes. Now with your belly engaged, come up. Step out of this. Shake out your feet. Grab your chair. We're going to do a seated wide angle forward bend. If you think you might need the block, we're going to go down and touch the floor from here. If you need the block, you're going to need it within reach. All right, so thighs are open wide. We're at the edge of the chair. Drop your head, roll yourself down. Hands to the floor or to the block. Drop your head. Wiggle your head. If everything's feeling okay here, try a gentle sway through your torso. A gentle sway through your torso. Keep your legs stable. Keep them still. Okay. Bring your hands to your knees. Engage your belly. Roll yourself up. All right. So come on down to the floor. If you're not game for the floor, move into the resting pose and then into meditation. So if you're not going down to the floor, it's fine. Just stay in your chair, give us a moment on the floor, and then we will move into the resting phase. Okay, so if you're going to the floor, sit with legs long in front of you. We're going to do seated windshield wipers. You want your feet about as wide as the mat, knees bent. And we're going to open out the knees to one side, the legs come down. My back hand has disconnected from the floor. Into the other side. So I'm just going to flow side to side. Take your time. Do what you need to do in terms of helping yourself through your arms. So notice your hip sockets. You're encouraging a softening and opening through your hip sockets. Let's meet up on the right side. Knees are falling over to the right side. Take both hands outside of your right thigh. Lift up tall. Gently twist to your right, looking over your right shoulder. Don't overdo this. Keep it gentle. And take some big breaths. And then inhale to unwind. Go to the other side. So both hands are outside of your left thigh. As you begin twisting, spiraling, see if your hips will twist any more in this direction. Nice and tall through your spine. Look over your left shoulder. Again, don't overdo it. Keep it gentle. One more big breath. Okay. From here, it's quite easy to go fetal on your left side and roll onto your back. And then hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Okay, bring your feet back to the floor. If you have a block, put that between your knees. So we're gonna warm up for a bridge pose. We're just gonna do a pelvic tilt and tuck. So you're just flattening your low back into the floor and then arching your low back away from the floor. So the pelvis is just tilting and tucking. Pelvis is tilting and tucking. Okay, and then come to neutral. Arms down by your side. Feet pretty close to your pelvis. And now we're going to inhale and lift the hips off the floor. Keep your head neutral. Don't look at the camera or the computer. Come back down. Your eyes should be up to the ceiling. So again, we're going to inhale and lift the hips off the floor. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes. Exhale, come back down. And lift. And exhale, come back down. And one more time, inhale and lift. And now stay here. Squeeze the block. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Enjoy the strength of your legs. And then come on back down. Take the block away. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. As you rock side to side, try to inch your pelvis away from your rib cage. Lengthen your low back. Okay, bring your feet one at a time to the floor and take windshield wipers here. Knees fall to one side and the other. Right, so it's just a gentle twist. All right, back to neutral. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Now, place your right hand on your right knee. Suggest to that right knee that it opens away from you. Now, for some of you, this might be just enough. That right hip might be quite tight. So just being here might be enough. For others who are ready for the next step, take both hands to your left thigh. Draw your left thigh into your chest, either clasping around your shin or under your knee. And remember, you can always back it up to stage one. Okay, so Once you're here, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Breathe. Now, if you do have your hands around your left leg, take a small shift, a lean to your left. Breathe here. You just changed where the stretch was happening. And now come back to center and change legs. Left ankle over right knee. Left hand on your left knee. Gently suggest that the knee open away from you. So you just gently sending the knee away from you. And again, for some people that's enough. If you want to take the next stage, bring your hands either around your shin or under. And breathe here for a moment. Generous breaths. And again, if you're in this slight lean to your right, just the legs leaning a little bit to your right. And coming back to center. And releasing your legs. And one more time, take windshield wipers. Okay, so now it's time for the resting phase, resting pose. So I recommend perhaps a throw blanket over you because you will get cold. So for example, you want some kind of setup more or less like this. Got a little something under the knees. I got a blanket. I'm gonna just let my legs be long. And arms out to your sides with your palms face up. So this is the resting portion. I will be talking you through. You want to get perfectly comfortable. Settle in. We're going to be here for about 15 or so minutes. This is a long guided Shavasana called Yoga Nidra. So again, your arms are out to your sides with your palms face up. Nice long neck, but comfortable through your neck. You can even put another blanket or pillow under your head. Your legs are long. Let your legs just fall open into their natural rotation. And then close your eyes. And let your body soften. Let your body sink in. This is a practice of notice what you're sensing in your body. Sensing your muscles relaxing and letting go. Sensing your bones becoming heavy. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. Easy breath, beginning to slow down. Take a moment now and check in with your heart. What is your heart's deepest longing? This is your deep self. What does your heart really want today? Listen for an honest answer. And then take that answer and turn it into your intention. Create a positive statement in the present tense and repeat it a few times. For example, I am vibrantly healthy and happy. Then let go of the words. Take your awareness to your feet. Feel your heels touching the floor. Feel the bottoms of your feet, tops of your feet. Feel your big toes and all your toes. Feel your ankles, moving up to your shins and calves. Then your knees, kneecaps, and behind your knees. Feeling your upper legs, front side and back side. And then feel your hips. Feel your right hip. And feel your left hip. Your hips, legs, and feet all together. Hips, legs, and feet. Moving up to your belly. Feel your whole belly. And then just feel your navel. Just your navel. Now to your rib cage. Feeling your ribs. Feeling the air flow through. Feel your low back. And your middle back. Feel your upper back. Soften your whole back. Now feeling your shoulders and shoulder blades. Your upper arms. Elbows. Forearms. Wrists. Feel the backs of your hands. Palms. Feel your thumbs. First fingers. Second fingers. Third fingers. Fourth fingers. Just feel your hands. And then feel your arms and shoulders all together. Feel your hands, arms, and shoulders. Draw your awareness now to the base of your throat. Soften your throat. Feel your neck. Now to your jaw. Relax your jaw. Trace the jaw to your chin. Then feel your lips go inside your mouth and feel your tongue. And your teeth and gums. Feel under your tongue, and the roof of your mouth. Feel all sensations inside your mouth. Now to your nose. Feel the air flowing in and out. And feel your eyes. Soften all the little muscles around your eyes. Let your eyes sink into their sockets. Then feel your forehead and let it relax. And your temples. Sides of your head. The sides of your head. And feel your ears. Even feeling your inner. And feel the back of your head. And the top of your head. See if you can soften your scalp. Now feel the whole right side of your body. Feel the whole right side of your body. The whole right side. Then feel the left side. Feel the whole left side of your body. The whole left side of your body. Left side. Now feel your whole body all at once. Feel your whole body. Notice your breath. Just noticing the natural, easy rhythm of your breath. Notice where you feel the breath moving. Perhaps your belly is moving. Maybe your rib cage is moving. Maybe you can feel the flow of air in your throat. And then feel the flow of air through your nose. Easy breath. Now imagine that you're lying on a beach. It's the perfect beach day. It's warm but not too hot. You're feeling warm sand under your body. warm sand under your body. The warm sun on your skin. On this magical beach, you will never get sunburned. Your whole body relaxes. Muscles softening. All the tension in your body melting into the warm sand. And all your worries, anxieties, they melt down into the warm sand. You listen to the waves rolling in, crashing, and rolling out. Waves rolling in, rolling out. Just listening, just being. Recall your statement, your intention. Repeat it now 3 times. Let it roll through your body. Now become aware of your body on the floor. Feel your body on the floor. Feel your breath. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a stretch. As you're ready, roll to one side and pause there in a soft fetal position. And then slowly and mindfully make your way up to a meditation posture. Come back to your chair. You can sit on the floor. Make sure your hips are higher than your knees. Sit up on a block or pillow. Make sure that your spine is elongated, you're tall, but relaxed. Once again, close your eyes and feel your body now in this posture. Feel your contact points with the chair or the block or whatever you're sitting on. And feel your contact points with the floor. And feel the rhythm of your breath. Natural breath, not changing your breath. Just noticing where you feel the movement of your breath. Perhaps your belly is moving. Maybe your rib cage is moving. Maybe you feel the flow of air in your throat. Maybe you feel the air through your nose. Easy breath, not changing your breath. Notice the difference between thinking and feeling. Your mind will likely wander off into thinking. That's normal. When you recognize that you're thinking, just label that thinking. Back to your breath. Feel your breath. To finish, we will shift into a gratitude practice. So think of something you're grateful for. Think of something you're grateful for. It can be big or it can be small and simple. As you contemplate that, notice your heart. Let gratitude heart. Big breath with that. And then gently open your eyes. May you be well and happy. Namaste. Oh, well, stay healthy. Stay indoors, stay away from other folks just to keep us all healthy. And keep breathing, keep doing your yoga. All right, be well. Namaste.